been on the down low for me at the moment, just because uh make making con making content for essentially no one want for basically a small. Ooh boy. All right, so okay. Uh, okay. All right, some bots one perfect. Deny and ban. Yeah. God dang it. That's a lot. That was annoying because I was busy looking at YouTube, so I couldn't see. Let me just check if YouTube's running. Okay, YouTube is running. But yeah, if anything, it's a bit annoying just because like anyways, for you this is for YouTube. Welcome to the VOD. Welcome to the VOD. I say VOD because no one's really gonna be watching these streams often. And basically uh I don't know, I just basically just stream whenever I feel like it at this point. I have I have a set schedule. That was in quotes. And those set schedules are is honestly a lie at this point because I just don't really stream any. I just stream whenever I feel like it at this point. Actually, I just don't. I just do content creating at as I don't know. I just kind of randomly do content creation, just posting content whenever. If anything, the only reason why I've been doing live streams of these writings is just that it's probably the only motivator. It's honestly a good motivator for me to actually write because if anything, I've been or like to get my stuff out there, or at least my writing out there, because I have been procrastinating off the ass. So if anything, this the live streaming aspect of it is what's making me uh write more. But anyways, just to recap what we're doing, we are currently in chapter 7, and where we left off last time is essentially I am going to be rewriting this whole part ish that we ran like last stream, essentially for for actually I might actually have to write up here more up here too, but basically we're I'm basically rewriting it because the pacing is ass essentially. And it didn't really feel like it flows nicely, I guess, or like this feels like this part because as I'm writing, I'm gonna try to save most of it, but if anything, I'm gonna be basically rewriting this whole part that's under rework needed, if anything, and try to at least fit as much as I can into the normal part of the story. Because but for now, but yeah, I'm basically just reworking the pacing. Just gonna because the first rough draft of this, there's gonna be a multiple rough draft, but this is the first rough draft. Is that I basically wrote this part as a reason why they're visiting a blacksmith, basically to sell parts for money. And then like I'm thinking like, you know what? Then like it's like, yeah, but they're like thinking like the training arc is gonna include like a blacksmith teacher. And then like, cause basically jack of all trades, the class basically doesn't have really set, or at least when basically the class jack of all trades, when it levels up, stats will always be upon level up, all the stats will be even throughout each level. And when you level up, you get, and when you like in a game, when you level, you get a skill point or a stat point, skill point, stat point. But I'm just, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But basically you get a stat point or skill point, I'm still really working on that. I think I call it skill point, although I might change it to a stat point. But basically, you get a point. You can plug it into any stat or skill, or next, yeah, I might just call it stat point because you basically only add it to your stats. But yeah, so essentially, all all his stats will always be even throughout each level. But that basically means that stat point when he levels up, that stat point gets split into essentially into five pieces. Five pieces because there are five main stats that you can level up as you level up. Well, like you can plug it into as you level up. That's what I'm trying to say. And because of that, he's always gonna get a fifth. Like all his stats will only get like a fifth boost each time he levels up instead of like a full 100% boost. So, so he will essentially, if he was to just train like everyone else, which is basically, leveling up like one skill based, like say swordsmanship, he will get better at swordsmanship, yes. But then like his stats will not help him in the long run because he will always have like a lot, like be weaker than everyone under like at his same level, and he will also just have like useless stats in the other ones, like and because like it's split in five ways, so he'll be it's split five ways, and he's working on if he only works on one, then like he'll basically only getting 1/5 of the benefits of leveling up. So Goma, who is the headmaster of the Ascendant Lodge inside the tower, basically thought if his stats are always going to be split five ways all the time, then why don't he just work five ways? So that way, or at least he could potentially he there's a potential of him working five ways, so that way he can make up basically for the loss of 1/5 of the stat or 4/5 of stats, like like yeah, like a level 10 to 10, like in terms of swordsmanship and like his jack all trades. You'll have some swordsmanship skill a power, but then like you will also have, but he will be weaker than a even level swordsmanship, so he will always be lower. But a jack of all trades will have options essentially. Like he will have stats in swordsmanship, stats in magic, you name it. That's basically where I'm left off. And right now, I'm just basically reworking this whole part so that way this whole meeting up with a character is uh, much more natural and much more fast, nicer pacing than like just randomly. Because like at the moment it just feels like a side quest moment essentially. So I'm just changing this part just to make it so it lands better in the long run. So I'm just gonna change it. So I'm just gonna be adding to essentially instead of like them going to meet a blacksmith of their own will, they're just gonna get introduced there to work there essentially. So that way it flows better, it starts the training arc faster, and it just like pacing wise, it just doesn't feel like I'm adding a lot to like just a side quest. Okay, after leaving the training grounds, after leaving the training grounds, from then leads Junwoo and Boro, and the rest to a room for them to stay. things there. Let's see. I think head back. Well, welcome to after living the Kringles. Stay for the night. Night. As Julu unpack. Julu lays down his J.O.A.T pack. Direct the tricorn and Rico and Ava up onto the bed. To up to one of two beds. As Boro lays his stuff down. Lit one or two bed. Boro climbs onto the other bed as he gently places his pet's slime down from his head. Wait, why am I forgetting how to spell from? Jesus Christ. From his head. Placing. Wait, what did I name the slime? It was like I know it was like a persimmon or just it was his name of persimmon. Hold on. Was it chapter 5 or 6? Okay, hold on. Okay, so it is okay. Hold on. Where's the word of it? Oh my goodness, I suck at scrolling. I'm scrolling too fast. That. Okay, where is this? I know I named it somewhere. I just don't remember where I placed it. Excuse me. Okay, so it should be. Hongshi, that's where it is. Jesus, I couldn't find it. Hongshi. Placing Hongshi on the table. The table. Well, then takes off his equipment. And actually, off his cloak along with His sword. Prop a proper bed. As Junu could only feel the sense of relief as he sinks into the bed. Sinks into bed. The tricorn bed. Actually, you know what? Not on the table. Pillow. On the pillow. Indeed. You like it too, Hongshi? Actually, you know, let me add this part first. The tricorn. The larva. Cuddle up to him as he properly gets ready for bed. I didn't. As he probably gets ready for bed. Yep. Do you like it too long, She. She. Well, the slime jiggles. Wait, no, that jiggles. Jiggles in agreement. As Boro softly pets its body. I was gonna say head, but I was like, there's like head, body, it's kind of same thing. Amorphous spot as so softly as Boro softly pets his body. Mm. I should probably give you guys names to probably give you guys names. Names as well. Petting their shell-like arm. Petting their heads as Junwoo tries to think of a proper name for them. Let's think of a proper name for them. Looking at the tricorn verse. Look at the tricorn verse. It was both fast and both fast and powerful. And what's a good word for instead of tanky? Steadfast and powerful. That's it. Actually, I think that's the proper word. Steadfast and powerful. He was their shield. Shield when that protected them. Looking at the larva. Excuse me again. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my audio is coming through, but hopefully it isn't. Or at least, I mean, like burping. Look at the Draco and larva. It was both mystical and agile. Also, let me make it. Wait, did I actually hold on? Before I did I already confirmed or no? Okay, it was okay. I haven't technically done it yet, but that's what both mystical and agile. It was both mystical and agile. It's magic. This magic was a serious this magic was ever so needed. Mystical and agile. Its magic was ever so powerful, I guess. Hold on, I need to find another word for powerful or thesaurus. There, guys, I don't know. It's late, and I was been watching a series. Let's see, all powerful, authoritative, capable, compelling, dominant, dynamic, energetic, forceful, impressive, influential, mighty, ever so effective. They were so effective. Yeah. Yeah, I was been watching a um a Chinese series called The Deer in the Cauldron, or also known as it's also known by two other names, Royal Tramp and or The Royal Tramp and The Duke of Mount Deer. And essentially I was looking, or at least I was hoping I could find it on YouTube because sometimes it's on YouTube. I was looking for the Stephen Chow movie or the Stephen Chow version, but it's like not his movie. It's like I think Andy Lau, I think was the director. But basically, it starred Stephen Chow. Basically, I was looking for that version, but then like I found there that there were multiple series or like there were multiple reproductions of the book, and the one that was been watching was the 2014 version of it. And yeah, I forgot how. God damn that I love that story. I don't know. That story was fun, and the main character is definitely one of the most entertaining in fictional history, in my opinion. Like he's like just like he is just like almost unlikable, but like you end up cheering for him. If anything, I think he is one of the first. He might be one of the first depictions of a Gary Stu or Mary Sue, because he kind of because he he gets away. If anything, he gets away with a lot of BS. Like it goes on par with it's on par with Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z. Like the amount of stuff that he got away with just by smooth talking his way out of it is it's hilarious and like nail bitingly stressful. Just because like, oh, what is this? Because like at the back of your mind, you're always thinking, oh, this is gonna come back to bite him, and it does, but like not too bad, not too badly, but like it's like still there, you know. And not to mention, he does do a lot of he does he's not like also like he's not like perfect either because like he's done scummy stuff like or like ooh like it makes you what because like a lot of the time in the story or at least in the production that I saw, the main character does his name is Wei Shobo, which translates to Trinket Wei, but there's also like I guess like a romanization. I think like the romanization of his name, which is Wilson Bond. But basically, I'm just gonna call him Trinket because that's the translation of it. But his real name is Shobo, which I'll spell it out. Uh, it is Shobo, but like his full name is Wei Shobo. But yeah, this is his full name. And basically, he gets away. He does a lot of scummy stuff that's like only he got away with it. I guess. Like the most egregious thing he probably does is kind of like time he forces like his love interests into like marriage. It's like it looks bad now, you know. But I guess like then again it was written like slightly early. I don't know. It's just like it's a different culture, different culture, different time. So it's just like I can't really say anything about it. But yeah, but yeah, I didn't realize there were so many productions of it. Like one with Tony Leon and one with Dickie Chen, and of course the Stephen Chow version of it. Yeah, if any, but yeah, I also didn't realize that I didn't ever because like I thought I missed a train on dramas, and I was like, I don't care for live action dramas, but it turns out I guess I just had to find the one, or at least Then again, it's because I probably knew the story beforehand that I was interested in trying to watch it. And yeah, I found the 2014 version of it available on YouTube. On YouTube. So if you're curious about, what I'm talking about, give that a watch. It's pretty fun. It's a fun story. Although I won't lie, it can be uh harsh, I guess. Or at least with like the romance plots and stuff. Or at least like the beginning parts of it. It's kind of like ooh, like it's gonna look it looks bad to like it'll look definitely look bad to the Western audience as well as the modern audience. So yeah, if anything, just take that with a grain of salt. It looks kind of bad, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. It'll definitely rub you the wrong way. Is all I can say. It can definitely rub you the wrong way. Yeah, it's still a fun drama to watch. If you are a drama lover, you can watch that. It's entertaining. The main character is definitely one of the most fun main characters out there. Like he's cunning. He basically BS's. He is the if anything, the best way to describe him is he is the golden definition of fake it till you make it. Because he all he does for the most part is lie, lie, and lie, and he basically uh he is he is like the biggest he's like the biggest BSer you will ever see in any sort of fiction. Like the only like as I said before, like he is the original Mr. Satan. The amount of stuff that he gets away with, like on like all like it's like in comedic fashion, of course, but like yeah, like he's like in a like if like in like a D&D way of explaining it, he's rolling nat 20s every time. Every time he's talking, like whether with disadvantage or with advantage, like he's almost somehow always way to talk his way, BS his way out of any situation. All right, let's get back to writing. Magic is so effective. It was both mystical and magical. And magic was so effective at uh effective in a fight. Juru thought long and hard about what to call them. What to call them. His first companions. Now this is the problem for me. I also had to find a way to make a good, meaningful name. And I think I'll have an idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. See. Hmm. What is a good name? I mean, like, I could use the Korean word for shield, which is bangpe. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, bangpe. Okay. that could work, but then it's like that doesn't. Hmm. But I need to put more thought into it. So I'm just gonna do this for now. Insert insert name. Insert name. Hmm. Actually, this might work. The how do you say this? 공룡, which is dinosaur. Hmm. I could just do bangyong, I guess, like combining shield that protected them. Look at those spiders despite being so young. No, fast, steadfast and powerful. Yeah, shield that protected them through and through. Facing off against even the mightiest. The mightiest of foes. This magic, looking at the Draco-A larva, it was both mystical and agile. Its magic was ever so effective in the fight, despite being effective and what's the word? Get that. The fight, despite being so young. The long and hard about what to call them. His first companions. The trike, the tricorn was was both no his first companions. Bangyo, Bangyong, and Let's see. What's Korean word for nut pearl? Anyong and Jimuji. Jinju is pearl, so Jin Jinju Jimuji. Anyong. Junyu looks at the tricorn. Tricorn. Actually, I'll put it right here. And tries to think of a proper name for them. Bangyong. Look at the tricorn. Junyu looks at the tricorn first. It is both steadfast and powerful. It was their shield that protected them through and through, facing up against even the mightiest foes. Foes that mightiest foe protecting them like a dragon. Like a dragon that protects its treasure. Protects its treasure. If anything, I might have to just change Jimuji. Or Banyo, I mean. Jinmuji, I like, but Jimuji. Jimuji. Looking at the Dracoid larvae, it was both Naljin, Nalju looks to the Dracoid larvae. Turns to, not looks to, Jesus Christ. Turns to the Dracoid larvae. It is both mystical and agile. Its magic effective despite being so young. Hold on, I need to find a better verse word. Oh, shield is bunk bay. Beyoung? No, how about defend? Jiki, Jiki, Jikita, Jikita, Jikiyong, Kitayong. Well, protect. I'm just curious. Bohorada, Bohada, Bahada, Harayong, Boho, Boyong, Boyong. I like that actually. Boyong. Bohada, Bohohada, or Chiki, or Kidayo, Bohohada, Bohoyong, yeah, Bohoyong, or Jiki, Jigidong, or Kidayong, or Hadayong. I want to keep Young for Dragon, but but either for protect or defend. Ohohada or Jikidai. Or Kidayong. Ohohada. Hmm. Jikiyong. Jikiyong. Or Kidayong. Kidayong. You know, because it's already have Boro. I'm gonna change it to uh I'll go with Jikiyong and Jimuji. Thought Longhorn named them. Let's just remove this part. Putting that as the Longhorn, what you call them? His first companions. Jikiyong, Jimuji. Jimuji. Skull and Agile. I am not going to read this part out. Because it's just embarrassing. That's why you just sound effects. The two responded in kind. Responded in kind. Or in agreement. The just then the in display screen pops up in front of him. Naming complete. Now I just need to recopy the stat sheet because I just don't want to rewrite it all. Cheeky, cheeky young. Just give me the description because that's not needed. Cheeky young, Hercules, Tricorn, Juvenile. Shinmuji. Uh, hmm. That's the problem. Cheeky young. This is. Uh, I cannot think of a good name. Oh yeah, is Guardian. Oh yeah, young. Something about cheeky young doesn't work. I don't know why. For me, it doesn't work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, young. No. Let's see. I need a better name. A shield. How about wall? Piu. Yo. Pyongyang. What is fortress? I'm just curious. You'll see. Hold on, I gotta turn down the volume. I can't tell if it's loud on you guys then or not. You'll say. You'll say, yo. You'll say, yo. Does this flow better than cheeky young? You'll say, young. You'll say, young. You'll say, young. Actually, yeah, you'll say, young. Yeah, I like that. You'll say, young. Shield that protect. Jimuji. You'll say, young Jimuji. I like that. That. There we go. You'll say. You'll say, young. Jimuji. Okay, time to copy that. I'm just too lazy to rewrite the whole thing. Description. All right, gotta do this. Species. Bitcoin larvae species. Hercules tricorn juvenile. Yosei young and Jinmuji. Oh yeah. It will be a great ally when it grows. When it grows up. Jinmuji. So not that Jinmuji. Ugh. Damn, I did not write much at all. I wrote essentially a paragraph's worth. If I didn't count the if I didn't count just writing norm or like copy and pasting, I basically just wrote like a paragraph. I don't know, yeah. And I did not even touch this yet. God damn it. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. These are just like, but yeah, I think I want to keep these like down to like an hour and a half. So I'm probably just gonna cut it short here. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I drain too fast when writing and or doing just doing stuff that like I don't know. I just have really bad attention span. But anyways, I'm probably just gonna keep it there. I ended up adding way more than expected. I don't know. This it's kind of like this is what happens when you're like thinking like when you write you don't really have an idea, but you have, and then you just kind of free uh winging it, you know, free balling it. But yeah, I don't know. It was simple, I guess. That's the best way I can say it. Just like you go through that and hope luckily it's not, if anything, at least the pacing's not too bad in comparison to this whole shenanigan. But yeah. If anything, I just need to yeah. If anything, once we got that sorted out, we're gonna go to bed. They're just gonna wake up, and then they're gonna get introduced but through Goma to the workshop, and that's basically what's gonna happen. But for now, we're just gonna that's the game plan for next time. But for now, thank you guys for watching this VOD. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch, and if you if you guys do want to haven't read this but are interested, I have this previous 6 chapters available on royalroad.com. Links in YouTube description or a link to the page on my Twitch page. A link to yeah, on my Twitch channel / page. Homepage or channel. I don't know. I'm bad with tech lingo, but that's all I had to say. Thank you guys. If you guys do like it, please. But yeah, if you guys do like it, I'll try to stream more regularly. But then again, I don't know. Having bad internet does a lot of things to like in terms of freedom of what you can stream and stream not stream. But yeah. Anyways, bye guys.